Hi everyone, Yana is here and you're watching the Card a Month video series. In this video, I'm going to be making my very first Christmas card for this year. I will be using the new first edition Nordic Christmas paper pad along with some embellishments from Dovecraft and their new Christmas collections. I'm using my Artisan Explorer die cutting and embossing machine from Spellbinders to die cut a little heart. This particular die is from their new media mixage line that was released at the last winter CHA. So here you can see me layering embellishments and trying to figure out how I want to place them on my card. To create a little bit more interest and dimension, I decided to use some red cardstock and layer my pattern paper on top of it. So the red cardstock is from American Crafts and it's textured. The little heart I forgot to mention was die cut out of the watercolor paper, and I also used the same paper to create the card base for the card. I really like the way it looks. I like the texture and it adds a little bit more interest to the card. So I decided to place my embellishments to the left side of the card. First, I wanted to place them in the middle, but then I decided to go for a little bit more different. I also went ahead and cut out a little tag. I cut it out with my scissors and I placed it under the heart. The Ho 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 little wooden die cut is also from Dovecraft. It's from their 'Tis the Season collection. And to make it stand out and make it a little bit more interesting, I decided to color it using the using the chalk ink from Clear Snap, and I used my heat tool to speed up the drying process. So I'm using some dimensional foam tape to adhere the little heart to the tag, and then I'm using some regular double-sided tape to adhere that little cluster to my pattern paper. Now I'm adding a little peg, also from Dovecraft and their 'Tis the Season collection, and I will be using a little bit of glue to adhere the Ho 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 there in a minute. I'm also trying to figure out which embellishments to use, and I decided to use a little twine, also from 'Tis the Season collection, and I wrapped it around the front part of the card and tied into a little bow. I also decided to create a little visual triangle around my sentiment. So I used this little resin flower, which also is from this 'Tis the Season collection from Dovecraft, and I decided to go with some gems, well, actually some pearls, and add them to the heart and above the Ho 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 to complete the visual triangle. Since I was using the peg on my card, I had to use some very thick dimensional adhesive, and that's what I did. I placed some foam squares on the back of my card, and I adhered the pattern paper to my card base. And this finishes up the card for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.